Welcome to Music and Medicine. I'm your host, Dr. Moshe Lewis. Really excited to be at the BET Awards this weekend. We're here with my lovely co-host, Kathleen Bradley.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here. So exciting. If you guys have never been to Los Angeles, come to LA live. It's already exciting enough with the crypto theater there and the what's the name of the basketball players? What's the name? They done changed the name of that place so many doggone times.
We're still going to
Yes,
Staples Center.
and everything, but it's exciting here week with the BET experience and awards this week. We have some very exciting people that are taking the time out and come talking to us. This young man right here is one of them.
Absolutely. Check in effect. So,
Yes.
world traveler, and a little birdie told me you're a former marketing director for Monster.
Yep.
And so somehow you were able to pull it all together. You travel now and kind of really tell us, sort of as people, different places we can live, different places we can work, and things like that, and sort of really learn more about the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this case, through your eyes. I know you've been on YouTube and have lots and lots of views on your travels. Talk to us about. We'll come at it from a different perspective. Like one of your most exciting trips, or something just really blew your mind, a place you went to, a culture you experienced.
First of all, thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. But when I started traveling, one of the main places for me was Salvador, Brazil. That's like, here in the United States, besides Africa, I always thought the country with the most black people would be the United States. But Salvador is actually the second most melanated people in the world. So when I went there, it was a culture shock to see so many people looking like me.
Wow.
And I'm like, but they speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, but that was one of the places to me that just kind of blew me away. And I actually stayed there for probably like a month just to get deep into the culture, to where I was able to sort of speak the language in a conversational. Yeah.
Right. You speak Spanish anyway.
Yeah, I speak Spanish fluently.
Right.
And yeah. Yo hablo
Did you
español.
learn in school, or just how did you learn Spanish?
So I did learn in school, but when you learn in school and you don't practice, it kind of goes away. So by me being from Miami, we got the Cubans and the Colombians, so I knew a little bit, but like when I went into the culture and speaking to the people, that's when I became more fluent at it. And
Some people, like I've traveled all around the world myself with the singing group. I mean, over 85 countries and some Spanish speaking, and even living here in LA. And I think it's so wonderful, great that some people have more of a knack to speak another language, and some people just can never, like myself.
Yeah.
No matter how hard I try,
My name's Moshe.
it's something within mine that doesn't click, that you just cannot speak and say. I mix all my Spanish and Italian and all that up.
Right.
But I commend you on doing that, and I'm
Thank you.
sure that's been very helpful in your travel.
Oh yeah, it makes you feel part of the culture. Like when you actually can speak to the people. Portuguese also, fala português. When you actually can speak with the people, you feel like you're more in the culture. But it's like once you get the translation part out of your head, because when you're learning, they say something, you're translating in English. Once you get that and you're like speaking like regular English, like the way we speak English, then it's easy. Yeah.
I can understand more than I can speak. That's for sure.
That's good. I can speak, write, and understand.
How to eat, where's the bathroom, give me a glass of
the basics, yeah. Well, no, but the things that you really need, though, directions.
That's right. Well, now they have the Babbel, but Babbel teaches you how to talk.
Yeah.
But what is the one, the translators? They've got all of these translators.
Yeah.
Now, when you travel, you talk into it, play it back. Speak.
Yeah.
How wonderful. I wish I would have had that.
Yeah, it's like an earpiece you put on, and then, that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real good one.
So many people dream about this. Talk to us about what it's really like and this whole concept, because like you said, you spent a month, you had only planned to spend there a small amount of time. We heard you were in town. And so even though you plan to leave, I appreciate you staying.
Yeah.
What is it sort of really like? And what are the things you're hoping to accomplish by kind of really dedicating your career to travel?
Right. Well, actually, I started just doing it for fun, because I was working a job. I was doing it for fun, just documenting things, just for, for my friends.
Sure.
And people were actually interested in what I was doing. And my following started growing. And like right now, I'm like 500,000 followers.
Wow.
And thank you.
That's
Yeah, that's hard to get on YouTube as a content creator.
And legit.
Right, and legit. So, and sponsors hitting me up with clothing and all different deals to sponsor music,
Right.
people putting music on my content. And like at a certain period of time when my job was coming interference, I had to leave work. I had to like say, hey, this is
Right.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start traveling. It was something I always wanted to do. So it just became a lifestyle, but it's like something I'm doing that I actually love doing.
Mm.
And it's part of me. And I always wanted to be around other cultures, you know. So it's fun. It's a blessing.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds very elite, but I also know you give back. Before we got started, you were talking to me about a story where you encountered somebody that was in a bit of distress and you helped raise some money for them. Talk to us about what happened in Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico, a lot of people don't highlight the Afro Mexicans, the melanated Mexicans. You don't see many
Mhm.
black or Afro melanated Mexicans. So I went to a town in Cuaji Culapa. Cuaji
Really?
ni Culapa. They call it Cuaji for short. And it's a beautiful town with a lot of melanated Mexicans. And they have a cultural center, which is for the youth to learn about the Afro descendants that came to Mexico. And most of them don't, they don't follow that because it's, the new generation is not,
Sure.
to them, is not important.
Right.
So she had the ceiling was leaking. They had a big leak in the ceiling. And I felt like this is very important. We don't want this culture center to go to, to go to waste.
Right.
So I asked my fans, my audience to help out, try to get this fixed.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I never did any fundraising. So it was shocking. I flew back home. Before I can get home, we had raised about $12,000 within 2 days.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, I got to catch another flight back to Mexico.
Sure.
So we went back, we fixed the roof.
Mhm.
We fixed the roof. And after we fixed the roof, she actually surprised me and put a check and effect logo on the Afro Cultural Center. So if anybody ever go to that town, you'll see my logo. And I also blessed her with like 15 to 2 grand for herself. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
God
So
is good, boy.
yeah. So
Bless.
my kids can actually go and say, my daddy been there. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect
That's,
example.
yeah.
Great networking and having you be exposed to so many people for what you love to do
Right.
and being able to give back.
Yeah, that's the blessing part where I was able to actually do something positive, give back, and productive. They're never gonna forget. The lady said, "Hey, you're the sponsor forever for this place," because they was actually probably gonna close it down.
What's another exciting trip that you participated on that you found kind of even a surprise to yourself that the audience was very interested in learning more about that culture, more about
Uh,
that place because of the response you saw?
yeah, one of my biggest locations that I went was South Egypt, which is
Mm.
uh, because the Egyptians are melanated also, and the melanated Egyptians live in the South. My complexion even darker than me. So when I went to highlight the Nubian, they're called Nubians.
Right.
So when I went to highlight the Nubian, a lot of people don't know this. They don't know they're Nubians, melanated Egyptians.
Right.
Most people go to Cairo,
Right.
focus on,
Right.
so
Valley of the King.
exactly. So when I went there and highlight that side of Egypt, man, the video went crazy. It's like at 3.8 million right now. And it's only been 2 months.
Right.
So yeah, it went crazy.
Gee, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
nah.
Wow.
That's the thing I wanted to show people. So it was a blessing, and I didn't think so many people would be interested,
Sure.
but the conscious community just jumped on it and it spread it.
Mm.
Yeah, that was one of my top, I would say, highlighted videos
Yeah.
was the Nubian.
So what's that secret message that you hope people will take away as they look at your content and things like that? What are some of the things that over time, maybe you're trying to curate in and maybe put there for the viewer that maybe early on when you started off, like I said, maybe a little more about hobby. What elements are you hoping people sort of take away from some of your videos that you put?
Well, yeah, the beginning was just me having fun, just like
Exactly.
going to Mexico, I've been to like 31 countries. So, and most of the 31 countries I've been to more than once. So, but it was just for fun. But now it's actually become more like I'm still having fun,
Right.
Right.
but it became something where I'm waking people up
More
because
rewarding.
more rewarding, and I'm waking people up. A lot of people don't realize that we're everywhere. We're spread out everywhere.
Yeah.
I can go to Asia and find melanated people.
Mm.
So it's waking people up to let them know that there's melanated people everywhere. And I actually been blessed to where I'm living a good life doing it. and like I'm doing better than I ever could. Thank God. So I could travel anywhere I want, and money is not really an issue. I have sponsors that pay for it and everything, so I'm good.
Sure.
See there?
And I
Yeah.
want to make sure we cover the opposite side, which is what are some of the challenges? Because you did mention family. And of course, I know many people wish they could do it more and sometimes put it off too long. But what are some of the challenges you may
Yeah, yeah.
encounter?
Being away from family can be a problem. Also, when you're going to these countries, you're an easy target. So, it's been times where never, thank goodness I never got robbed, but it's been times where I almost got robbed, like twice.
Mm,
But I was, when you travel to these countries, the same street smarts you have in United States
that's
here,
right.
you don't leave that. You take that with you.
And
You
then
know what I mean?
some.
So, because you see, they see an iPhone or go whatever you're using to record.
Sometimes
That's
become a
Sure.
target.
yeah, at least so like they're trying to set you up to like get you. So and like Colombia is big with scoping. Like women are scoping men with scopamine is like a powder they put in your drink and it knocks you out. And they take everything and then you're knocked out for a couple hours. So yeah, so those are the challenges for me is like you got to remember there's good people, there's bad people just like here.
Right. Sure.
Mhm.
So but I'm not going to say okay, just because there's bad people or there's things I'm not going to label the whole country.
Sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Where can we find you and tell everybody your IG?
My Instagram is Czech in Effect. Czech is spelled CZECHINEFFECT. Same thing with YouTube, Czech in Effect, TikTok, Czech in Effect, all platforms.
Sure.
Yeah.
Last question I got to ask you your name, where it comes from. I don't want to make an assumption about the country because there may be some melanated people too in Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, nah,
I
nah, I'm
haven't seen
not,
it. So,
nah, I'm not Czech, but
sure.
my name is Czech Jeremiah, and my dad, when my mom was pregnant, my dad used to be in the military. He was in Czech Republic, and that's how I got the name. That's how I got the name Czech.
I've been there,
So,
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah,
They
sure.
changed
yeah, they changed it to Czechia,
well, Yugoslavia.
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, Czech. In
Yeah.
Yugoslavia, they changed that name. It's now something else.
Yeah,
They're close.
yeah. They're
Slovakian.
Slovakia and Czechia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how the name came about. But I'm not Czech.
Sure. No, no. I just wanted to make sure we talked about it though, because it's not a common name. It's a cool name.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I wanted to pay some tribute to that. But yeah, no, it's an amazing story. Definitely different and one you wouldn't expect. And it seems that this has sort of been your destiny. You've kind of really discovered a great way to continue to have a great lifestyle, but also enjoy. And like I said, even though it wasn't anticipated, I sense bringing education to many of us who may not get a chance to go to those places, but now could be encouraged because, you showed us that
Yeah, a lot of
Awareness.
people, a lot of people live vicariously through me, my eyes. They're seeing it's people that I actually had people that had cancer that say, check, while I was battling cancer, I was watching your videos. You helped me because opening my eyes and, thank goodness these people, they beat the cancer. But a few people actually hit me up from my channel. A couple, I'm not going to name, a couple
Sure.
big time celebrities watch my channel. So yeah.
I believe. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, definitely.
have
No, I
to get
appreciate your
watch.
humility, but also it's a message that certainly we may not all get a chance to get to some of these places. So
Yeah.
it's nice that we have somebody that we know like face to face, but also that has a true concern about really elevating our culture and helping
Yep.
us learn more about who we are and where we are.
Where we are exactly.
Thanks so much for
Exactly.
joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
Yeah.